Fresh Art International presents Art Talk, conversations about creativity in the 21st century. I'm Cathy Byrd, Fresh Art producer, and today I'm taking in the sights and sounds of the annual contemporary art fair, ARCO Madrid 2012. The lullaby music you heard first is from Rapsodia, a lyric, sound, and drawing project by Fernando Gutierrez, commissioned by Madrid's ABC Museum of Drawing and Illustration, especially for ARCO. I recorded the next sounds from Tapitapultas, a video project by Jonathan Harker and Donna Conlon, showing in the space of Diablo Rosso Gallery, Panama. What you'll hear are a few moments of a fascinating tiddlywinks game being played with plastic spoons and bottle caps. Here's the first of 3 conversations with a Dutch curator, a Chilean artist, and a Barcelona-based artist books distributor. Suzanne Rietdijk of Amsterdam talks about the meaning of 9 black pictograms on view in the ZINGERpresents space at ARCO. Hi there.
Hi.
Everything is black in this section here. Tell me what's going on.
Well, every work you see here is an abstract, symbolic representation of an artwork. Together they symbolize the strength of Dutch art history. These works are not made by an artist. These are commissioned and produced for the gallery. So to make sure that we have a very nice and strong collection of these artworks in, we blacken them to, for one, create a statement. It's a very strong color and it really communicates a lot. Moreover, these are for us portals. They are the black holes through which we can also look into the future. Because in Holland we have a strong Dutch art history. However, our future is insecure. There are a lot of cutbacks in fundings, especially looking at educational institutes, for instance the Rijksacademie and the ateliers. And therefore we also have created a portfolio. So all the works you see here are not for sale, they are just to make a statement. And we have a portfolio which has passepartouts of all these same artworks. And passepartout, which is of course a hole in cardboard, also represents this portal towards the future. So the history creates a possibility.
And the name of your gallery is?
ZINGERpresents.
ZINGERpresents, and you are the curator of the show?
Yeah, co-curator, yeah.
And your name is?
Suzanne Rietdijk.
Susanna?
Rietdijk.
Rietdijk, okay.
I'll give you the card as well.
Okay, thank you. Chilean artist Voluspa Jarpa explains her solo project, Minimal Secret, presented in the space of Galeria Isabel Aninat, Santiago, Chile. Voluspa won the Latin Focus Award at ARCO.
Esta obra se titula Minimal Secret y es un volumen conformado por archivos que la CIA desclasifica sobre Chile. Entre el periodo de los años de 1960 a 1990. Yo trabajo con estos archivos en varias obras, como esas que están acá, donde realicé libros, que también salen los mismos documentos, y estos documentos presentan marcas de tachas y censura. En la otra obra que está acá son 15 papeles que están formulados con la destrucción de estos libros y vueltos a reelaborar artesanalmente. Y la imagen poética de este volumen, bueno, estos archivos están en el sitio de Folla y entonces yo los bajo. Hay un gran volumen de esta información sobre Chile, son 22.000 documentos. Y la idea de este volumen surgió porque yo quería poder imaginármelos como si uno los tomara y le sacara solo la tinta negra y se perdiera el papel blanco. Entonces están trabajados láser, calados láser cada uno. El material es un material que se usa para las viviendas pobres, que cubren sus techos con este cartón, que es un cartón con alquitrán impregnado. Alquitrán es el del asfalto, es el brea, esa negra. Y entonces sobre este material hice este trabajo de calarlos cada uno, ¿no?
Okay, I'm going to try to sort of retake that in English, see if I understood, and you can help me. It's about documents, archives that you researched.
Yes.
And they were archives of documents that had much information suppressed in them.
Yes.
So what you did is you took the negative space from each page to create a print.
Yes.
You've actually suspended them, and it looks like a musical. It looks very musical, like musical score and architectural and like windows. It's quite beautiful.
Bueno, la razón para organizarlos volumétricamente.
The reason to organize it volume-wise.
Es porque estos archivos están en un espacio virtual.
Because this archive is in a virtual space.
Yes. Entonces, y virtual en cuanto a la verdad de la información, porque están borrados, virtual porque el acceso es vía internet. Entonces, la manera en que me los imaginé es que estuvieran suspendidos en el aire.
So the information is virtual, the space that it takes is virtual, and it seems that the information that's suppressed is floating.
Floating, yes.
It's quite beautiful.
Contrario a la ley de la gravedad, digamos, ¿no?
Opposite of gravity, resisting gravity.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anna Pahissa, owner-director of Múltiplos Books, Barcelona, shares her experience as a first-time exhibitor at ARCO. Our conversation ends with sound publications available at Múltiplos. Karl Holmqvist reading Old News, and Laia Estruch singing Jingle. Hi, now I'm talking with Anna Pahissa, and she is the owner-director of an artist books enterprise based in Barcelona, and she's here at ARCO for the first time. Tell us about how that's been for you today. It looks like there have been a lot of people interested.
Yes, actually it's quite a very exciting experience for me, because actually yesterday I was remembering that 1 year ago, actually I was here in ARCO doing like some research about the galleries that were working with the publications, and I was giving like my card that Múltiplos didn't exist yet, because Múltiplos only has like 6 months old. And it was really nice because, like this year, I'm already here, with the stand. So one thing that I wanted to say, it's really exciting, with 6 months. This means that somehow, it's Barcelona, there was like kind of like a need of a place for artist publications, and even in Spain. So finally became kind of like a reference. For the reason I think that I'm here. Today it was very busy. There was, it was like the day for collectors. Collectors were more focused like to kind of like this, not like art, so much like to art and not so much to publications, but still there was like quite a lot of interest in the publications.
And tell us what kind of artist books you have that you show in your space.
Okay. Usually like the main focus somehow it's like to give visibility to publications from Spain and also Portugal, and some from Latin America, from South America, because it's kind of like this geographical points that usually it's kind of difficult to find in the context of Europe or abroad. So usually I try to have self-publications and also like independent publishing projects, that work specifically with artist publication, which is kind of like projects by contemporary artists that are like on editorial or multiple somehow, like even like books, CDs, vinyl, etc. I'm also very interested in bringing to Spain some publications that they are like quite difficult to find in Spain or impossible. Roma publication, Christoph Keller editions, like projects that they are really focused on artist publications and that it's kind of like impossible to find in. I'm especially interested always in kind of like small initiatives, from collectives or artists, doing their self-publications.
That's very exciting. And I'm happy to see all the activity around. You have one of your book forms is in a record.
Yes.
Looks like a vinyl and.
Yes. I don't know if we can go there to show.
We can listen to it.
Okay.
This is Karl Holmqvist reads old news.
There's nothing new about old news. There's nothing new about old news.
This is Jingle, which is a project by an artist, Spanish, called Laia Estruch. And she did like a jingle, like she did kind of like a statement of her work, okay, but like through a jingle of music.
I see.
So she's, I don't know,
singing about her work.
Yeah, kind of. She's introducing herself and the exhibition.
My name is Laia Estruch, and I would like to announce the election on the history of my project that will take place in April 27.
You've been listening to a special feature on the Contemporary Art Fair, ARCO Madrid 2012. Read more about ARCO and hear other podcasts in this series at freshartinternational.com.